10 absurd reasons people cannot stand Sigma males. I'm supposed to be Sigma, not Alpha, not Beta. There's something called Sigma, and these are some of the traits. A matter of fact, Sigma itself is a niche now. Believe it or not, if you go down, 10 unusual reactions when Sigma males get mad. Obviously, Vice Thinker is just one of the channels milking this trend, which is great. But if you look at it, 10 weird, again, psychological facts, Sigma males. How to recognize a Sigma male in public might offend you. Some other account. 11 frustrating things only Sigma males truly understand. Crazy. 1 month ago. These are all recent stuff. So I could actually create a video using AI with all the Sigma whatever and react to my own video instead of getting a copyright strike with this. I don't know. Just saying. So initially I did say I'm going to play the entire video, 13 minutes, but maybe not. I'll just show you some of the parts and I'll tell you how I can relate to it. And at the end of the day, it's not about me. It's about you and us. If I'm creating content, I'm not just watching myself. I mean, it doesn't make sense. So my thing is, if you can relate to my stuff, right? Then I always say, take what is useful. Whenever you watch my stuff, have an open mind and keep your emotions out, because that's how I do it as well. Because if I was playing emotionally, I don't think I would survive, and hence I usually speak from my experience most of the time, 99% of the time. Every story I say is based, well, it's real, it's true story. I literally don't make up stuff because I don't have to. I just had so many stuff going on, and that's an interesting part. If you don't do stuff, you can't talk about it. If you just, yeah, now you can see that I'm in my bunker, but most of my life I was out, adventurous, and then things happened. Again, you have to watch my podcast to understand exactly where, what happened. But that's it. Sometimes you take over your alter ego, and that's exactly when I realize why do I do certain things certain way? Why is it so different? Why do my own family keeps telling me be like others, do? Why can't it be normal? What is this normal thing? Like literally. And now when I go tell people that I'm weird or I'm not normal, because that's what they called me at one point, and my mom, and they're like, no, don't say that. Why would you say that? You're normal. Hold on, but I don't want to be normal. I don't understand. What do you mean by? I don't want to be normal. Like, now that's the problem. Oh, wow. So you're not you're not grateful. Man, what is this with? Exactly. That's Sigma straight man. So some of the stuff, most of them are relevant to me. And I'm just doing this because a lot of you who watch me are probably confused. Some of you thought I would change my ways of doing things, right? Yeah, I'm sure some of you thought, oh yeah, this guy's doing this for a year, then he's gonna change his ways because it's not working. He's gonna follow the same, all the same influencers he used to call out. He's gonna do the same thing like them. Year 2, oh, this guy just got rug pulled, Terra Luna, he lost his life savings, this. He must be doing something crazy now to make everything back, because he keeps saying homeless, but he still lives in the same room. Nobody, like people can take pictures in front of Lambos and mansions and just sell courses. People just buy anything, right? I never mentioned anything. I never said anything. I didn't claim anything. If I claimed I have this, that's a different story. But why do people, if I said I had a Lambo and all this stuff, oh man, wow, he has a Lambo. Can you see? Can I see? All right, I can just show you some other stuff, right? But you would rather buy that than if somebody was saying, oh, I'm homeless. Boogie says, oh, I have no money. Everybody throws money, donation. So yeah, I see things differently. And also it's interesting to see how the people react. And again, Sigma male traits, lone wolves. We just like to, that's what it is. A lot of you will follow the information I put out there, and you educate yourself. My point is, when I put things out there, I'm actually creating blueprints for my niece and nephew. If they choose to follow in the future, they can do so. Something that I can tell my friends and family, whoever, hey man, I want to learn this crypto stuff. Because I can't go and tell you, hey, go check this channel out, because I can't put my reputation on any other channels. I just don't know what they put out. It's just nasty, right? So hence, I'm carefully building something instead of like, let's just come and create a video. Let's see if it gets views. If it not, just move on. No, for me, it's more about, let me just put whatever I was, whatever I have for that particular day, like give it all. Literally, whatever is in, not like any with the expectations. So you know what, if I have to twist my words, maybe put it a little gentle or whatever, they'll buy some stuff for me. They'll start supporting me. Nah, I rather believe, I literally said, I believe in my skills and God's plan, God's will, basically. I have faith in God's will. It's painful. Life is painful. It's struggle. I know a lot of you go through that. A lot of you. And you might think, oh, I'm making myself stronger every single day. I have to. In order to compete, I have to. I didn't lose literally what, from 85 to like now I'm just dropping because Alfredo wants some trouble, man. And Alfredo wants me to drop some weight. It's a goal. I had to lose so I can run fast. My brother-in-law is trying to gain mass. He's building protein. He eats, building protein and stuff, right? I want to do that later. But my point is, everybody has different goals. I had to lose so I can run fast. Marathon, right? I'm running a marathon. If I had so much weight, they would just slow me down. It's just not only physically, it's also mentally. And you know how I didn't, even if you look at my surroundings, I was trying to get rid of a lot of stuff as well because they were holding me down, right? Minimalism. And when I say, I'm not going to go off topic. I literally said I want to play this video. Yeah, but not a whole lot. You know what? Let's actually finish this real quick.
Sigma males are a type of men that many people just can't stand.
Sad.
You might wonder, why is that? These men are usually super independent, like to do things their own way, and aren't followers.
When they put Keanu Reeves and Sylvester Stallone, yeah, you put Bruce Lee, you put Arnold Schwarzenegger, they're pretty much like Sigma male. I mean, you can call Arnold maybe alpha, but not really. It's not about building. All right. When I say alpha, Sigma, it's not about building and muscular stuff. It's a characteristic. It's a traits, the way they act in society. Right. Sigmas are usually like, I wouldn't call them alphas are not. I wouldn't call them bullies, but they're more of like, yeah, they'll come and go hunting, and they will have all these plebs surrounding them. Basically, they will hunt, eat whatever, and just throw the remaining to the rest of the sheep to actually fight over. I mean, that's usually the alphas. Sigmas are not usually like that. They're lone wolf. Well, you have to, watch if you're interested. Anyway, I'm going to play this in 1. whatever X is. 3X, I think this will be fine, right?
Like many other men, their behavior might seem strange or unconventional to others, causing them to be disliked or even hated. While there may be many reasons why people can't stand Sigma men.
All right, this is the last time I'm pausing, but one thing I just noticed, this dude started this channel about in 2021, sitting at 247K subscribers. And if you hear the voice, it sounds like AI, very polished. I mean, I'm just saying, could be real, no problem with that. I mean, real, you can. It's obviously better because you can get monetized and quite a bunch of stuff. If you have a chance, if you have a chance to get stuff real, like real voice, real image, footage, that's more awesome than just using AI stuff. But AI is still better than nothing, right? That's my point. 10 absurd reasons people can understand. If you look at this, I think, man, just B-roll footages along with audio. I mean, man, you can literally create another business right there. I don't know what he's selling, but not getting there. But now I'm going to finish this off.
Here are 10 weird ones that might surprise you. Number 1. Many think they are playing hard to get or just pretending to be different. Some people think these guys are just acting tricky. They seem to be playing hard to get like it's some sort of game. It's like they want to be different from everyone else and make themselves special. People can get confused and can't tell if it's real or just a show. They can't figure out if these guys are honestly just different in their own way, or if they are trying to pretend to be something they're not. This can make people feel unsure or even annoyed. Sigma men don't care about trying to be different or playing games. They are who they are. And if people can't accept that, then it's not their problem. They have a strong sense of self and aren't influenced by societal norms or pressure from others. This may seem strange or unusual to some, but for Sigmas, it's just how they naturally are.
Does it make sense now? I don't even need to play the whole video, but I guess if you watch my videos, you can he answers it in the first minute, man. Exactly. Crazy, right? I mean, how accurate is that?
While an alpha male may try too hard to stand out and be the center of attention, a Sigma man doesn't care about being in the spotlight. He is okay with being on the sidelines and observing from a distance. This can be confusing for some people who are used to seeing men compete for dominance and attention in social situations. But for Sigma men, it's not about playing games or trying to seem different. It's just their natural disposition. Number 2. They can be a bit stubborn and tough.
They can be a bit stubborn and That's fine. Fair enough. Yeah, okay. But something not worth playing right now. What's the other one? They can be seen. Oh, they can be seen as a threat.
Number 3. They can be seen as a threat by those in positions of power. People on top often feel
Whoa. Influencers, confluencers. Relatable, right?
threatened by Sigma men. Why is that? Simple. They don't play by the usual rules. They are not interested in power games or climbing the social ladder. They just do what's right and effective, regardless of what others might think or say. They're not afraid to challenge the status quo or stand up for their beliefs. This can rattle those used to having their way in controlling situations. It's not that these men want to overthrow the power structure. They simply don't feel the need to conform or bow down to it. This can lead to tension, as it shakes up the way things usually work. In a dog-eat-dog world, they are the wolves that choose to run alone. They're hard to control, hard to predict, and that can be scary for those in power.
Exactly, bruh. That's the point. And this guy just knocked it. You know, some of the points are just on like bullseye, man. It's crazy.
Their independence and refusal to play by useless rules can make them stand out and draw attention, which can be both a blessing and a
And a
curse.
curse.
Number 4. They can be unpredictable and tough to figure out. Unpredictability.
Bruh, have you figured me out yet? No, right? Exactly. It's been what, 3 years now? You guys can't still figure me out. I'm trying to figure myself out, yo. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get there.
Is a trait that you'll often find in these men.
All right, that's there. Let's just not play the entire stuff because then they're like, oh man, this guy didn't say anything, just reacted to the whole video by doing nothing.
Number 5. They don't talk much and prefer to keep to themselves. People often find it hard when someone doesn't talk much. They might think the person is not friendly or doesn't like them. This can be how people feel about Sigma men. Because these individuals usually stay quiet and absorb everything, people might feel left out or confused. They might wonder why Sigmas don't want to talk or hang out with them. Sometimes, this can lead to misunderstandings or assumptions that aren't true. However, it's not about being unfriendly or uninterested. They just prefer to keep to themselves.
Yeah,
you
that's
won't
true.
see a Sigma gossiping or talking about others behind their backs.
Yep.
He values privacy and believes that action.
Listen, this is just on point. Seriously. Oh my god, man. Now you might be the only main difference is that I create videos. Now you might say, how does that make sense? Because Sigmas are not outgoing or they're not social, right? That's what he says. Yeah, but if you look at it, I'm actually that's real. But now I'm creating videos. That's a little different. I'm by myself. All right. I don't mind having people, but no, I don't think I want them right now. That's a total distraction. That's exactly Sigma. So if I'm doing videos, that's a totally different story. But when I'm outside, you'll see me probably by myself. Not often, but yeah. Even I remember during the college years, my friends Nico, yeah, man, let's go get some chicks and this. They're all like going crazy with whatever, finding that. I'm just chilling in my own zone, like having a couple of drinks and like, hey man, are you like, I don't know, use any other terms. Are you straight? Are you this? Why didn't you just go get some girls? I'm like, I mean, yeah, okay. I mean, why do you have to go keep chasing? I don't understand. What is this with this club thing and yeah, let's go to the bars. Let's meet some girls. I'm not saying this bad, but I mean, no, that's not the right thing to do. But at least that's not for me, okay? So, but that doesn't mean I don't notice anything. That's another thing you guys might not realize. It's like a 360 view. Right now I'm looking front, but I literally can see on my sides. I mean, that's how I am. It just Sigma trait, I guess.
Actions speak louder than words. He prefers to observe and analyze situations before making a move. This can make him seem mysterious or detached.
Action speaks louder than words. Action speaks louder than words. That's real. I keep saying time is ultimate truth, and over time, if you put in action, over time you get to see the result, and that result will tell you, oh yeah, this guy was right. In a way. I mean, oh, you know what I mean? Yeah, real.
Information and protecting his personal life. Number 6. They can be brutally honest and a bit intimidating for others to handle.
All right, I think that's all. I need to end this just in this note itself. Can I just play this again? All right, this itself explains my channel, right? Being an unapologetic, but just hear this out now.
Number 6. They can be brutally honest and a bit intimidating for others to handle. Honesty is the Sigma's currency, but saying what needs to be said can be like a punch to the gut for some. Yet this isn't about being brutal for the sake of it, but cutting through the noise and getting straight to the heart of the matter. In a world of half-truths and carefully crafted lies, the Sigma man is a breath of fresh air, or for some, a gust of wind that catches you off guard. He won't sugarcoat things or tell you what you want to hear. He'll give you the truth, even if it's uncomfortable. This can be intimidating for some people who are used to being coddled or told what they want to hear. But for Sigmas, honesty is the foundation of any relationship, and they won't compromise that for anyone.
Yeah.
They won't pretend everything is fine when it's not, and that can be a tough pill
It's a tough pill, isn't it? The doom and gloom stuff, whatever.
to swallow for those who prefer a more polished version of reality. The Sigma's straightforward approach isn't for everyone, but for those who appreciate sincerity, it's a relief. When genuine people find themselves on the receiving end of Sigma's unfiltered truth, they understand it's not an attack, but a handshake. An invitation to engage in a world where honesty is the currency of connection. Number 7.
So, if you believe in authenticity, honest integrity, I invite you to follow along, right? That's all I can say, honestly.
They like to deal with their problems on their own and don't like asking for help.
True.
They are the lone wolves, finding strength in solitude. They don't crave outside help or need a support system to solve their problems.
I don't need any help. You see, when I say need, as so long as God has given me energy, power, hands, legs, I'm able to do stuff. Why would I have to beg? Yeah, man, emotional stuff. Yeah, I don't want to cry right now. But it's painful, it's hard. Struggle is real. Just gotta keep going. But that's bothers me, you know? When I see even my own family members, that makes me so different than others. I guess God does this balancing, right? Yin yang. Like when you can do stuff, why would you still ask help when you are able to do it? When you are really, really needed, that's a different story. But just for basic stuff, everybody's like helpless nowadays. Everybody wants help. Benefits, free money, free this, free that. I don't know, man.
It's not about being too proud or too stubborn.
I'm not saying anything about the free shit that you people are receiving or anybody's receiving, but they don't think that there's a consequence to that someone else is also getting affected. That's just what bothers me. It's just like, or even they don't understand that there's no such thing as free. That even I've come across this FD a video so-called leaked by whistleblowers where the whole FDIC is saying, you know what, the public has more faith in us than their own banking system in it themselves. This is laughing. You know, there's this burger, McDonald's, they give you fries, they give you then what happens with the free fries? You have the upsell, the burger, right? The Big Mac, the dessert. That's coming. That's what they said. That's coming. What does it mean by that? Ask yourself. But just because I said so, a lot of people, most of them, non-Sigmas, or basically the sheep they're talking about, are, oh my God, this guy's doom and gloom. He's back. He's fakey. You get the point? Yeah. But whoever appreciates genuine stuff, integrity, that's for you. Those are my audience. And if this guy can build 247K subscribers who think like me in a way, think about this now. What I can do. I can not only forget about me starting a channel, maybe that'll happen actually, because I can talk about this all day. I might actually do that. Yeah. I mean, crypto is there, and I have got a bunch of other channels, but I might even do this too. But I'm just saying, literally, all this, I can make it happen because these are relatable people. Instead of getting all these hate comments, I can literally talk about stuff which is also relevant. But I do this because this is also my passion, right? This is not going to change. I'm not here like going to go down because someone says, oh, you're not supposed to be in crypto. What do you mean I'm not supposed to be? Who the hell are you to tell me that, man? Really? You want some trouble, man? First you deal with Frederico, man. You want me to drop you? Anyways, let's finish this off.
About their self-reliance. They believe in their ability to overcome obstacles on their own. They see problems as challenges, tests of their grit and resilience. They often choose to keep their struggles to themselves, not out of secrecy, but of a deep sense of personal responsibility.
Exactly. All right. And I'm not going to play any of these. I just want to finish off right now with my own so-called 2 cents. All right. Let me tell you this. I don't have much to say actually right now. I've already finished off. And last part when he says the deep sense of personal responsibility. When you see me talk about like, sometimes, oh, you know what, I'm homeless. I don't have this and that, right? Not like I'm expecting a charity or stuff. It's for 2 things. First, self-reminder that, dude, you can't be comfortable. I can't be comfortable. Like I need to take it seriously and to move forward. I need to get this done, that done, right? That's number 1. And second, also as an example to people, like I can make it. If I can make it happen, like if I'm struggling, then you can also do it in a way. You see what I mean? Like I'm not trying to victimize myself. I'm trying to give an example in a positive way that, oh yeah, it's okay. You can also, yeah, get out of there and you can make it happen. That's the point. Maybe obviously my communication is not straight up and I'm polishing, not the best. And I wish, like I said, if I could script, I can script. I can create a chat GPT script, all that stuff. We'll focus on that. But this, some of the channels I do, which is real, authentic, is not going to change. If I have to script, that'll be a total different channel, which will be like, okay, this is the style of that videos. This is my real authentic style, raw, and it's not always gonna be. Even if I have editing, it's not gonna be editing just because I have to gain views. All right, editing so I can get information quick out there. So that's my editing. Okay, not to polish and make it fancy and fakey, but actually how I can make the real authentic stuff and stuff polished in a way and get it out as quick as possible. So public can actually consume, digest, and take action and be actually a Sigma, not all those lack of peace going out there, which I'm going to actually talk about some other day. I had a conversation with my brother-in-law. Oh my goodness, man, what's happening? Where are the males out there? No, there's no male. There's no lion out there. All are sheep. Sheep, and they're like what? Rabbits running around. And unicorns. Yeah, there are a lot of unicorns nowadays. You get the point, right? Take it easy. Maybe not to. And have an amazing 31st, I guess. And I'll actually see you tomorrow, but I guess nobody's going to watch my videos. And yeah, don't go do crazy hanky pankies. Don't drink and drive. All right. I fought 2 DUIs. Not so good stuff. My cat is going crazy. You should just behave yourself. I know it's New Year's. I'll give you your food. You have Chewies. They arrived. You have salmon. I have no food. Sushi. Come on. I mean, I spent all my money on you peeps, man. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. And I really, really appreciate those who actually could relate to me to some extent. Stuck around like for 3 years, right? Barely could pump your bags. But again, stick around long enough. And not to forget, once you join my shenanigan, my inner circle, which is, well, it's free to join unless I sell something in the future. But I have unapologetic.info, which is again the same thing. They'll take you to the newsletter, and Unapologetic Academy. That's what I'm going to focus on next year as well. So I have channels that I'm working on. This is what I give information, but some stuff which I need to keep them organized, like curriculum, blueprints, I will do it through the academy. Yeah. You pick what you like and you ignore the rest. Simple as that. It's like, what do you want to learn, sir, today? What do you want to learn? Hey, I want to learn this. All right, go. All right, I'm out.